Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, you know what? We had a good time here last night. Actually, I did. I was at home having a good time, but Janet and a bunch of other people were here. We had Voices from Beyond, so if you weren't here, you didn't talk to your deceased friend, playmate, mom, dad, sister, brother, dog.
It was awesome.
Cool.
It was awesome.
Cool. Eggs in the kitchen, $3 a dozen. Apparently, and she was charging $2, I guess, but I guess her feed, she feeds them nothing but the best of the feed, so it costs her a lot more. And we have, like I said last week, this is probably a Rhode Island Red, and this is like, you know, got fancy ones.
Let's scramble them before they get out of their eggs, Phil.
And since Mike isn't here, I get to talk about him. He got his picture in the paper for doing a bunch of good stuff out at Battelle. I know he's a scientist out there, and I know he's gotten some things published. And Mike Rolica, sorry. And when he's here, I'm probably going to say it again. And a couple of things that I think is great. The Reading Foundation, I think, is one of those great organizations. They're having a thing this summer for kids. Like at the McDonald's restaurant, one of them is June 17th. Actually, there's all kinds of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put these on the back. So if you got kids and you want to find something to do, especially at the Reading Foundation stuff, this is great stuff. They do wonderful things, and we don't care about this at all. I'm not sure why that's there. I'm going to pass this around because I had this. I take Mother Earth News, and this picture is absolutely precious. So I'm just passing it around to everybody. We do have a couple of patron saints by the name of George Carlin and John Lennon. And John, love is real, real is love. Love is feeling, feeling love. Love is wanting to be loved. Love is touch, touch is love. Love is reaching, reaching love. Love is asking to be loved. Love is you, me, and all of us. Love is knowing we can be. Love is free. Free is love. Love is living. Living love. Love is needing to be loved. And George equally is introspective. If all of our national holidays were observed on Wednesdays, we could wind up with 9-day weekends. Yes! Thanks for everybody on YouTube. Obviously, some people are starting to share some of these things with other people because we do this every Sunday, and we are videoed. So if you're in Florida, which we have a couple of people. Actually, here's an interesting story, and she might be. Hello. Is it Lisa? Misa. Of course I know Misa. There was a gal sitting in the back, and she was just furiously writing for one Sunday. Didn't say a word. She came back the next Sunday, and she's just furiously writing everything. It's like, what is she doing? So about the third or fourth week, we finally asked, what are you doing? And she's writing a thesis on the Divine Fellowship. Wow. So she came here for some time after that. She's moved to Florida, comes back every once in a while. Whenever you see her, we'll maybe point her out, maybe. But she sees us every Sunday when she needs a fix. So, hi, Misa. Tootsie Rolls were introduced in 1896 by Leo Hirschfield. He named them after his daughter, whose nickname was Tootsie. Glad it wasn't Roll. That would have been a good thing. Am I? Okay. Scary thought. It finally happened. Yeah. I need duct tape.
Oh.
Okay, miners in other parts of the world developed various ways of washing gold-bearing soil by hand. It remained for the United States prospectors, however, to reduce the use of mining pans to a science. Skillful movements could result in surprising efficiency in washing out dirt and impurities. Anybody ever pan before? It's a hoot. It's a hoot. Jan and I did it years ago up in the mountains in Montana for sapphires. This process of sifting soon compared with critical evaluation of human performance, just as the miner washed soil without finding any gold. The critic was sometimes hard put to discover merit in drama and literature. When nothing good could be said about a production, it was described as panned out. Things that make you go, In great affairs, men show themselves as they wish to be seen. In small things, they show themselves as they really are. Nothing is more damaging to a new truth than an old error. Oops. I'm sure glad nobody knows about my old errors. Even Jan doesn't know about most of them. Yeah, some of them. And no, I'm not going to tell you what they are. All charming people have something to conceal, usually their total dependence on appreciation of others. Frequently. Me, I don't really care about anybody. Change is inevitable, except for a vending machine. Those who live by the sword get shot by those who don't. Nothing is foolproof to a sufficiently talented fool. The 50-50-50 rule. Anytime you have a 50-50 chance of getting something right, there's a 90% probability you'll get it wrong. I appeal to all ages. This is more church stuff. You know, we've done these before, but you know, from time to time, I just got to do them again. Miss Charlene Mason sang, "I will not pass this way again," giving obvious pleasure to the congregation. Church bulletins, remember? Not thinking about what they're writing. For those of you who have children and don't know it, we have a nursery downstairs. Next Thursday, there will be tryouts for the choir. They need all the help they can get. Irving Benson and Jessie Carter were married on October 24th in the church. So ends a friendship that began in their school days. And, hey, you know, we've got a picnic going on right after church. We're having, what are we barbecuing?
Can we talk about it?
Sure. Stop me, please.
Usually it's during the time you put the screen down.
Yes, we have an appreciation barbecue potluck right after church. Everyone is welcome. We usually have plenty of food. This is an appreciation of all of the volunteers that helped out in such a successful expo that we had this year. It was wonderful. Also, I'm going to send around the sign-up sheet again. I have acquired a Aura photography machine and software. I am now doing Aura photography. It's not just taking your picture and seeing your aura. I can do a full analysis of what's going on with your entire body by these readings. And so I'm going to be doing one on the 30th here at the church. I do have limited space for sign-up, but if I get enough interested parties, I will do another day. These particular ones are going to be a half an hour for $40. And this is paying for the machine for me, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that around. Just put your name and telephone number, and I'll be contacting you soon to get you signed up in a time slot and let you know what's going on. Thank you. Good. Hope to see you after church. Don't forget.
May the 30th.
Remember, the jokes that I tell are your fault, because I get them all from you all. Pastor goes to the dentist for a new set of false teeth. The first Sunday after he gets his new teeth, he talks for like 8 minutes. The second Sunday, he talks for only 10 minutes. The following Sunday, he talks for 2 hours and 48 minutes. Congregation had to mob him to get him down from the pulpit, and they asked him, what happened? The pastor explains the first Sunday his gums hurt so bad he couldn't talk for more than 8 minutes. Second Sunday, his gums hurt too much to talk for more than 10 minutes. But the third Sunday, he put his wife's teeth in by mistake and he couldn't shut up. Sure. And we are going to be really, really fortunate. We are fortunate today, anyway, because we have a guest speaker today. Okay, come on. I'll take my eggs and go. Eggs in the back.
All right, we have some really fun things going on this month and some previews of next month. Today we're honored to have Dan McDonald give us our message on honor and respect. On Tuesday, the 19th, drum circle with Daryl. On Wednesday the 20th, interchange with Sandra and Bill. William. On Thursday, we have intuitive development. If you haven't been to that and you're curious as to whether you have any intuitive abilities, it's an excellent opportunity. Janice leads us through the process. It's fun. We learn about each other, and it's only $10, which is a real value. On the following Sunday, we have Christopher Turner coming to give us a talk. On Wednesday the 27th, we have interchange with Sandra and William. On the 30th, we have the Aura picture readings, and that's going to be really fun. It's an excellent opportunity to see what your aura looks like, the past, present, and future actually in there. So that's really nice. And then on Sunday the 31st, we have another guest speaker. We have Josie. She's going to lead us through inner guidance, which promises to be a lot of fun. We have Dream Quest information night coming up. Janice has information on that if you're interested. Like I said last week, it's a wonderful way to meet who you are and to find different paths of learning and spiritual paths. And then tentatively, hopefully positively, on June 6th, we're going to have the pendulum. Oh, it's a go. Okay, good. We're going to have the pendulum class. She's always teasing me with how much fun it's been. She's practiced with a couple people, and she can't back out this time because she's got my hopes up. In June also, I'm going to be offering a essential oil roller ball remedy class, and I have recipes that you can put together for various issues that you're having, bruises, anxiety, whatever. That'll be $20 a person, and it's a make and take. So that'll be the 20th of June, did we say? Okay. And I think that's it. If you haven't had a calendar, grab one. Janice always gives us some wonderful insight on the back. And these are fun to read every month. So thank you.
Hey, let's sing a song. I think this one's by Vanessa Williams, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's not. I don't have any problems.
You're up.
Are you going to do the screening things, Phil?
Make it right.
Silence. All right, let's see how it's going to be.
Yeah, I didn't have the microphone on when I said it.
As only Phil can do.
Yeah.
Hi.
Takuyasu and all my relations, good morning. Hihane Waste. Hope you are all well today. For those of you who don't know, my name is Dan McDonald. In Lakota, my name is Washaki Naji, one who stands strong. Wambi Gleska. The Golden Eagle is my spirit. It's good to see you all. Welcome each other, just for a moment. Good job. Good job. For those of you who have heard me before, you know that we've talked about honor and respect before. We've talked about love. We're going to talk a little bit more about that today, but what I'd like you to consider is the fact that all three are linked. They're inextricably linked. It's almost as though our spirits can be contained within the link that those three create. It's a safe and strong place for all of us, and it's a place where we can rest in our spirit and let spirit talk to us. Now, to help you understand what I mean by inextricably linked, imagine an Oreo cookie.
Yeah.
Can anybody not imagine an Oreo cookie? Double stuffed. The two cookies are honor and respect. And the gooey stuff in between, well, that's love. That's what holds it all together. And I bet you all know somebody who's double stuffed. So knowing all of that, with love that is. So knowing all of that, let's talk about how the Native American concept might consider that. But you know, sometimes imagination is just not enough. So Val and Lynn, if you could help me, please. There's Oreos. And for those of you who are gluten-free, the chocolate chip are gluten-free, but the chocolate is still gooey. Now, here's the deal. Don't eat it yet. And don't give yourself a cookie. Give it to somebody else. Show them honor and respect in a way that you understand, whether it's a smile or a word, or just here, this is for you, like Lynn and Val are doing. Just hang on to it as you get them. And just think about what honor and respect might mean. And if you can, imagine that gooey love in between those two cookies and what they might mean to yourself and to others. We'll take just a minute because I want to make sure everybody gets one before we eat it. If you can't wait, you could mob either Val or Lynn. Whatever you think you need to do.
I can start tossing them.
And don't worry, whatever's left over will be in the back room for the picnic. So those of you who need more love, you can find it back there after service.
No milk?
Wow.
No, that's compassion. That's all this is. So let me know as you all get your cookies, and think about the honor and respect that you have in your minds and in your hearts as you present those as a representation to someone else. And as we go around and finish giving everybody a cookie, ask yourself this: is it harder to give honor and respect, or is it harder to receive honor and respect? There's a balance there that's needed, individually and with our families and with community as well. How are we doing, Val, Lynn?
Almost done.
Who still needs them? Okay, back row. Back row. And Val, we need one more up front. Andy came in late, so we need to give her. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Andy. Okay, everybody except Andy got one? And Lynn and Val, make sure you get one as well. Give one to each other if you would, please.
She is earlier than usual.
There you go.
Take long enough to pick it out.
Okay. Everybody got one? Okay. Now, we've talked about love and respect personally. Now, what about love and respect as a community? Now, everybody at the same time, go ahead and enjoy your cookie and think about the honor and respect and love that you have for each other in this community. Nope, eat the one you have. Now, for what it's worth, I want you to notice I got two. All right, everybody happy? Now, while we go through the rest of this, savor that flavor and recognize that, like energy, love, honor, and respect can go completely through your system, can be in every cell. Love, honor, and respect can nourish you in the way that this cookie will nourish you. Forget about the sugar, sodium, fats, and preservatives. We're not dealing with that today. I'll be willing to bet that everybody in here has an idea of honor and respect and love. I'd also be willing to bet that everybody's is a little different. What we did with the cookies probably showed that. I doubt that all of you said the same thing or thought the same thing to each other as you gave the cookies away. So we each have an idea of what that needs to look like. However, there are some dictionary references. Honor, high respect. Esteem, regard with great respect. Respect, High or special regard, the quality or state of being esteemed. Sound kind of like the same, don't they? So I would offer that our little cookie example, or maybe even two sides to the same coin, may not be so far off. The two are inextricably linked. When you respect, you must honor. When you honor, you must respect. They go hand in hand. I would offer, too, that in this way, if it is to be complete and it is to be whole, we must start. We must require of ourselves that we honor and respect ourselves. It doesn't work any other way. We have to start with ourselves. The Creator can give us the honor and respect and the love. Thank you. And it is that love and honor and respect that the Creator has given us that we can give to others. We cannot give from an empty heart. We must have a full heart in order to give. You know what a primary way to honor and respect is? Wovoka, a spiritual leader back in 1889, said this: do right always. How simple and how complex all at once. Here, though, is where we can start. Honor through truth and respect through kindness. Honor through truth and respect through kindness. And I would offer that the greatest manifestation of that would be, if you will, Creator, Divine Source, Light, Jesus, whatever phrase you want. But there is something or someone, if you will, that we can turn to and receive from that gives us the highest vibration. If you want to see that vibration the way Janice talks about it as a rose, that's fine. Whatever works for you. But there is something there from which we can draw in order for us to have enough to give away. An old Native American elder said it this way: honor the sacred. Honor the earth, our mother. I appreciated the song we heard this morning. Honor all with whom we share the earth. The four-legged, the two-legged, the winged ones. The swimmers, the crawlers, plant and rock people, walk in balance and in beauty. Was there something else in there that you thought needed to be added? Did he miss anything? Did the elder miss anything? I think not. I think he got it all. All. No exceptions. All. Let us respect the rights of others as we interact with them. All with whom we interact are on their own journeys, learning and teaching. We are on our journey as well, learning and teaching. Chief Joseph of the Nez Perce said it this way: the earth is the mother of all people, and all people should have equal rights upon it. We should all have the right to receive honor and respect. And at the same time, we all have a responsibility to see to it that we give honor and respect to others. The all, if you will. Again, is there anything that sounds like it's been left out? Can anybody think of anything that has not been talked about? When we say all, that is exactly what it means. So for just a second, think about what all honor and respect might mean to you, and how, in your own lives, you've done a pretty good job of that. Or how in your own lives, maybe you haven't done quite a good job of it. I know I can think of others. And just for a moment, you might set in your heart some new ways of considering what honor and respect might mean to you, and how you can manifest that honor and respect and love, because it's in the middle of the cookie. How you can manifest that honor, respect, and love to those around you. Whether it's a pet, a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, someone at work, someone here in our community. It doesn't really matter. We have the right to receive honor and respect from everyone. We have the responsibility to provide honor and respect for everyone. The last two thoughts for this morning are given to us by what's called a Red Road book. 365 days of walking the Red Road talks about honoring the Great Spirit. Most of us honor Source, or whatever it is we choose to call it. This, however, is a little different. The commentary in here goes on to say, every element of creation expresses the Creator. Every element of Creator. every element of creation expresses the Creator. Within each mountain, each stone, and each heart, no exceptions again, each heart, lies the Great Spirit. All are of the Creator, and each particle of the universe is equally deserving of respect and admiration. When looking upon a sunset, when looking upon a tree, when looking upon your worst enemy, you are looking at the Creator. Know this and give praise and prayer, regardless of the situation. Know, too, that the next time you look in the mirror, you are looking at creation. And what you see in the mirror, who you see in the mirror, is as deserving of honor and respect and love as anyone, anywhere else. Remember, I kept saying all. That includes each and every one of us in this room. Let us then respect all creation, including ourselves. Leon Shenandoah, who was an Iroquois, added something when he said, "I'm working for the creation. I refuse to take part in its destruction. Let us not take part in the destruction of creation. Let us not take part in the destruction of ourselves. For we are part of creation. No greater, no lesser than anyone else." Remember that the next time you look in the mirror. Two final thoughts given to us again by this Red Road book and a fellow by the name of Tecumseh. Does that name ring a bell? Tecumseh, his name meant shooting star. He lived from 1768 to 1813. He said this: "I have made myself what I am." A statement of personal responsibility, if you will. The point, do not allow others to make your path for you. Do not allow others to make you for you. It is your right and responsibility in honoring and loving and respecting yourself to make of you what you need to be according to the whims of Creator or divine source or light, or however you want to say it. You cannot walk a path for someone else. I cannot walk a path for Will. I can walk with him, but it is his path to walk. He cannot walk a path for me. It is mine to walk. He can walk it with me. It is disrespectful to try to walk someone else's path for them. It is disrespectful for someone else to try to walk my path for me. So, 4 things to consider in honoring and respecting, and oh yeah, don't forget the cookie, in loving yourself. Double stuffed. Love yourself double stuffed. It's about time if you don't. So, accept yourself and your actions. Own your thoughts. Speak up when wrong and apologize. Know your path at all times. If you don't know what your path is, ask. If you don't get it correct directly from Creator, trust me, somebody will tell you where they think you need to go. Tecumseh also said, and I quote, "Trouble no one about their religion. Respect others in their view and demand that they respect yours. Love your life, perfect your life, and beautify all things in your life." There's that word all again. There's no exceptions. Seek to make your life long in its purpose in the service of your people, whether it's a partner, your children, your work, community, a church. It doesn't really make any difference. Seek to make your life long and its purpose in the service of your people. Not the people, your people. We are inextricably connected in respect and honor and love. And once you offer it and you receive it, that transaction is complete. We are then bound and connected. Prepare a noble death song for a day when you go over to the Great Divide, cross the Rainbow Bridge, or cross the galaxy, however you want to call it. Always give a word or a sign of salute. There's that word always. All again. Always give a word or a sign of salute when meeting or passing a friend, even a stranger, when in a lonely place. Show respect to all the people and bow to no one. So, respect and honor. There's a variety of things I'm going to see if they resonate with you. Respect and honor is to be given for all beings placed upon this earth by the Creator. Did he leave anybody out? All beings. Respect and honor is to be given to elders who are rich with wisdom. Respect and honor is to be given to one's privacy, one's thoughts, and one's wishes. If they're meant to be shared, they will be. Respect and honor is to be given to human siblings by only speaking of their good qualities. Brothers and sisters, I can't name how many times I didn't do that correctly. What might my relationship be with my brother and sister today had I done that differently? Respect and honor is to be given to one's personal space and belongings. Respect and honor is to be given to another's spiritual path. Do not judge their choices. So there it is, respect and honor, honor and respect, to be walked daily, to be lived in a good way. Before we go into meditation, think just a minute, what does living in honor and respect, sandwiched by love, look like for you? And how would you live that daily in a good way? Do that just a moment. Now, if you've come up with something, remember that. Remember it well, and begin to use it and manifest that in your own lives. The next time you look in the mirror, the next time you look at a loved one's face, the next time you encounter a pet, the next time you encounter someone at work that you don't necessarily get along with, remember how you've chosen to manifest love and respect and honor. And if necessary, buy more cookies. Okay. Let's settle back into this a little bit and see where